So map 4, they pick Route 66, which is interesting. Because again, like they're picking these maps that Lunatic High should be good at, but they don't care because they think that they're better, which is cool. I get it. But Haxel's definitely outshining Who Are You. Jaehong's definitely outshining Cox. I think Zumba's playing poorly compared to his normal. Kaiser's definitely outplaying Miro. I mean, 1-for-1, I think Runaway is just better individually, but whatever. Eska doesn't get it. Hello? Come here. Whatever, puppy. Teamwork's really good on both teams, though, this series. I mean, like, they're not really playing selfishly. I think the only person that's, like, repeatedly getting farmed is Eska, but what else is New Man? McCree, Hog, whatever. It's a pretty good comp. Very death ball-y. Just sit on the cart, hit your shots, get a hook, get a graviton. I can just sit on the cart. I'm surprised that Miro is able to get away with this much pressure. He's like super far up. I mean, eventually Miro's gonna die, I think. I expect him to die first. Or Who Are You to die first? Because they have a 76, so like they should be trying to play like a more ranged fight, but they're getting free card time right now, which is really good. Bumper's going for this fat flank, probably gonna hit Jaehong and or Stitch just outplays Who Are You super hard there. I think he dodged the hook and then rolled. I don't know. That was really weird. He got the health pack too. So big plays there from Stitch again. Like individually, I think Stitch is playing crazy well. He gets way too cocky there, but I don't know if it matters. Kaiser kills Jaehong. Kaiser doesn't give a shit. He's playing really aggressive, like intelligently. Like he knows that his team can't really lose that fight because they're down 3 players. Just charges in to be aggressive, gets the kill. I mean, that was really textbook from Runaway, I think. They literally just sat on the cart and then Stitch outplayed Who Are You, and that was that. But their comp was just strong for the point. Like, you just sit on the ground, and if anything comes down, you just shred the shield, get a hook, or kill the... I mean, they shouldn't have probably been able to kill Who Are You first. I expected Miro to die first, but killing the Hog first is huge, because now the shield pressure is just gone. They have they have so many ults on Runaway, but they don't have the best nano boost targets. They might nano boost Haxel here, but it might be shitty because they need high ground. So they come in. So they nano boost him after, which is really smart, I think. I like that play. A lot of teams would have nano boosted him during the high noon, but they nano boosted him after the high noon. Haxel kills Eska. This whole Hog comes out. I mean, realistically, I think Lunatic High should win this fight, just based off of how they played it. But they're wasting so many ults here. That was a really late sound barrier. Like, if Runaway does win this fight, it's because they had massive ult advantage the entire time. And now all the respawns are coming in. That's a huge graviton. Really well played from Haxel again. The only reason, like, Lunatic High, in my opinion, like, played better that fight. But since they lost the first fight so hard, they had nothing to contest. But I really like the idea to nano boost the McCree after the high noon, because at least, like, it gets him another high noon. Like, Stitch is already at 60%. Even though he died pretty fast, but he did get like 30 just off of a right click. So Runaway played that really well, but their ult advantage definitely carried them through that. I don't know if Toby should have sound barrier there to try to save the Reinhardt. I think it was kind of shitty because they could have had sound barrier right now for sure, and then had 6 people sound barrier. Again, the ult usage on Lunatic High not super impressive to me right now. Kaiser kills Miro. Kaiser can just shatter for free right now, but they don't even need it. They're just getting out deathmatched. Runaway just pounding. Again, imagine if they had sound barrier there. Maybe Zumba gets ult. Maybe Jaehong stays alive long enough to get a nano boost. Like, every time you mess up an ult, it like kind of snowballs, and you're seeing that right now. I honestly think that they could have won that fight with ease if Toby hadn't sound barriered Miro in a 2v6 or 2v4, whatever it was. Jaehong's probably going to nano boost Zumba here. Stitch with the zoning, High Noon. They're getting really good card time here, which is important, actually. Kaiser's going for a crazy flank. He's just standing here, which is pretty nice. Sound barrier comes out from runner. Toby still doesn't have it because he used it before. Bumper hooks Zumba. Eska's super out of position now. Cox kills Jaehong. That's a big kill. Who are you? Dragon Blade. They're going to hold, I think. The cart got super far there, though. So they can't really be too upset. Runaway. They still have 3 minutes. It's a lot of time. And they didn't have to use Graviton. So Lunatic High is in a really good spot right now. They have everything. That was one of those fights that I think that they probably shouldn't have won, but the positioning was really weird from both teams. Like, Runaway went super deep, and then so did Lunatic High. So they kind of traded positions, but that benefited Lunatic High because the attack visor came from behind, so it like forced them not to do as much damage, I guess. Zumba's trying to go for this flank Graviton. It's going to be good, but they don't have any combo for it. I guess Miro can swing if that's the play. I hope that they don't force it, though. I don't know why he's trying to force it. Like, they have no reason to force it right now because the cart's not really moving. Solo ults on Kaiser, but they don't have damage to kill anything. Bumper kills Eska. I don't know why they did that again. Zumba's Gravitons have been so bad. So now they sound barrier to save the team. Despite them having grab, this is really bad from Lunatic High again. Bumper just existing. Nano boost onto Tracer. I like that they nano boost Tracers. Or not Tracer, Zarya. I thought that was Stitch for some reason on Zarya, but it's, or Tracer, but it's not. Lunatic High throwing ults away. Toby and Zumba definitely not playing at their best right now. Or someone's calling for them to use ults at the worst time. I don't know. Oh my god, Miro and Jaehong just delaying forever. Alright, there we go. So really well played from Runaway, but I think really poorly played from Lunatic High.
So cheeky to try and take that hook when you always virtually have the advantage playing with the soldier and the roadhog grouped up on the high ground of Big Earls. Because like I said in the intro to the game, you win those Reinhardt shield battles. And then when they lost that and got rolled, couldn't reposition, the Electric Cowboy was completely misused by Runaway. But then they just felt they got sucked right into the trap of Runaway immediately thereafter by trickling into the death ball that was on the cart.
I mean, on top of that too, Eska has not been having the greatest performance on this map,
or last map,
or
this
map.
Series,
Yeah, I mean,
or this tournament.
It's been rough.
I think Zumba's having the worst game of them all. I mean, Eska's getting pressured super hard. He's not playing McCree though most of the time, and I think like Haxel's just got his number, which is, I mean, it happens, right? Like I think Runaway is playing super well against around Haxel and around Stitch, but Stitch is making some, like, Stitch is actually just outclassing most of the DPS right now. The Stitch versus Nanohana fight's gonna be pretty dope if that side of the bracket goes through.
Great start. Pressure's on. This guy right here, Eska, needs to really put on a performance if they want to have a chance of winning Route 66.
I think clearly what we've learned from this is that as DPS duos go, Runaway has the stronger pair.
Absolutely. I mean, there wasn't much question about that coming into it, but most of the way through this match now it's looking pretty definitive. The Kai looks like they're gonna go total dive here.
Same comp they ran on Eichenwald, except Eska's on 76. So they're gonna stick with McCree. I do like McCree on this map, I think, because the High Noon's super strong on point 1 and point 2. 76 is obviously good, but this is a pretty beefy comp, honestly, from Runaway. High Noon's also very good against Transcendence. Got 2.0'd right there. The rock saved him.
close call though. If he had gotten hooked, that would have been.
Bumper hits any of these hooks, it's very bad for Lunatic High.
Who are you now? This is the hook again.
Bumper keeps like going for these crazy hooks. Just line one up.
It's about time to jump down. They get a couple kills
Stitch
there.
kills Eska. This is GG.
Onto the high ground too.
Good and a nuke. Bumper's struggling right now. Someone help him.
The aim battle from on top of
I'm surprised that they switched Bumper off of the... It's weird, right? Because they didn't run this, I don't think, the last time that they played. Like, this series, they've been running Haxel on the Zarya, but they've been running Bumper on the Zarya, I think, for a majority of the tournament. But for some reason, they decided to switch him. Maybe his Roadhog is just better, and Haxel's Zarya is obviously good. Like, he's been playing it really well. So it's an interesting swap that they made. But it's definitely worth noting that Haxel's playing the Zarya instead of Bumper.
80% up to that attack visor.
Big backtrack to get on the high ground, but
This series, but I don't think it's been like that every series. Haxel will have grab soon. Zumba's not even close. If they can delay this card, they have nano attack. They have high noon.
Reinhardt falls to the low ground.
Why are they what is zoning him right now? Stitch just canceled. What?
kills on that one.
Okay, that was weird. Okay, so Stitch popped high noon to try to counter the attack visor, and like it actually worked, I guess. Like Eska was super afraid to go for that fight. Stitch just takes the 1v1, cocky, doesn't care. Haxel has grab now, and no matter what happens, I don't think that there's any realistic way for Lunatic High to come out on top of this engagement.
Stitch coming out on top of the duel.
As Who Are You pops Dragon Blade and then gets Sound Barrier countered. Good Graviton there, as long as they get kills out of it. Transcendence? No? Yes? Graviton? Everyone's just popping ults right now.
No out follow-up really. They get
That was well played from Jae Hong, actually.
might be enough. Kaiser finally goes down
They had to commit a shit ton to that fight, though.
on that Soldier 76.
Still had
Trans, Monkey Ult, Graviton, Nano, or Dragon Blade,
the graviton
the
went
works.
forwards from Runaway.
Runaway did use a lot, though. I'm surprised Runaway didn't come out on top. I don't know why they didn't just... I don't know. That's weird. I don't know what happened to Haxel. Haxel Graviton, it looked good. I guess the Transcendence came out and they had a counter to it, so it wasn't his fault. But if he'd used it earlier, maybe the trans wasn't there. It's weird timing, I guess. I don't know if there was much he could have done about it. Runaway is probably just going to engage on the cart right now. They have no reason not to. They can get a Shatter off. There's no Reinhardt on the side of Lunatic High. As long as they have eyes on Miro, they can just hit a fat Shatter, which I expect them to try to line up, especially now that Miro just got off the cart.
So if I did, I'm sorry. I have to call like I see.
So they dive the back line, but the rest of them push up. Stitch hitting his shots. Kaiser, I think, just hit a nice shatter. Yeah, exactly. Kaiser just goes for the shatter because there's no reason not to. Like, Miro's not there. Like, who's blocking it? And for some reason, Haxel, or not Haxel, Zumba uses bubble. So,
Doing a whole lot. Meanwhile, the Runaway front line convinced
good. Well played again from Runaway, acknowledging that they don't have a Reinhardt and just going for the free shatter. They actually had no other ults. They just had Reinhardt ult. So all that they needed to do. Now it's weird that Lunatic High decides now to switch to the Reinhardt when there's no chance of a ult coming out. So now they're not running the Winston anymore on the dives. So Zumba's kind of useless, I think. Or Zumba's going to feel useless really soon.
attack visor.
Here comes the attack visor from Eska. It's going to be a flanking one, but the Anna's behind the rock. What is this?
Yeah, the shield gets turned, and Cox hiding behind the pillar. Who you picks up the
Sound Barrier comes out. Really good from Runner. They're just going to delay on the card with this, I think. I don't know if they can realistically win this, but if they can get an ult up on Haxel, they can win the next fight for sure on the cart.
No, he's on the low ground now. Of course. Where else would he be?
Dropping down
Yep.
at the end.
Alright, so Bumper killed Zumba there, which is a huge play, I think. Because, I mean, he dies late. It's not really that great of a splits one because it's 5v5. Stitch. Clutch. Stitch is actually insane. Stitch is my new favorite DPS player, to be honest with you. They're going to trade here, but Haxel's going to have Graviton soon. Stitch has High Noon, gets slapped. Jaehong is, again, a god. They Graviton here to keep Stitch alive, but he gets charged. Both teams trade grabs. This definitely, I don't know. That bubble was weird. If they, maybe that sleep dart from Jaehong again was crazy. So Jaehong is carrying again. Both teams prop grab, but obviously Lunatic High is going to win that because all of the damage was gone.
To even push through to point B quickly. And that's the big difference there. Sometimes getting picked off can have huge effects
Who Are You just like,
on these team fights.
again, though,
How he'll take
losing, or Stitch just taking Who Are You. So the good news for Runaway is that they finished the map with 2 minutes. They dragged that out to 30 seconds left. And they made Lunatic High burn almost everything. Like they used Sound Barrier. Kaiser gets behind Miro and hits a shatter, kills Jaehong. This fight's over. Kaiser doing really well there. I think they speed boosted him and he just walked past Miro's shield. Eska lets go of his keyboard. Now they just spawn camp them. Look at this diva, man. Alright, well he was gonna die no matter what. Cox has nano. Maybe you nano bumper here. Who are you getting dealt with? Who they nano boost? They nano Kaiser, who's just gonna go farm Miro. So Kaiser almost has another shatter already because of that nano boost. And now Who Are You is like running around in circles trying to find kills with his... Gets sleep darted. Huge play from Cox. Alright, that's GG. Or at least for this fight. Although Kaiser just missed his charge and got farmed. That was a weird play. But I guess the good news is that Bumper is going to get this grab soon. Zumba's going to grab right now, I think. But he should probably wait until the cart's in capping range. Stitch kills Jaehong somehow. I don't know where that was. But Jaehong being down, that's the end of that push. They could have easily won there if Jaehong doesn't go down. So another crazy play from Stitch. Bumper has grab now, though. And I think Runaway's got this easy as long as they don't use like 5 ults and then die.
Runaway is going to be feeling real good with less than a minute left on the clock and 5 ults.
Yeah. Graviton surge. Now they need to have that ult conservation. There's a follow-up. Big buy out a grenade doesn't really help. They tried to go for the bigger bang, but didn't get any kills from it. Runaway, though, still coming out ahead in this team fight. There goes Toby.
Yeah, they didn't get the Diva ult down, but because Kaiser was able to swing through, he got about 40% on his ult to get the shatter up.
So like that was really good ult economy from Runaway. They just popped Graviton into Diva Mech and that's it. Like they made the mistake on the other map earlier doing not this and popping like 5 ults. So they have Nano Visor and Sound Barrier and Reinhardt. So I mean all this time right now is really good for them. Zumba air sleep dart onto Stitch. Huge shatter from Kaiser again. They need to kill Zumba right now. Zumba wakes up and grabs, but they don't have anyone alive. Kaiser just taking it to him, dude. Yeah, my boy. Hacksaw Baby Diva kills Miro. I mean, right now I think they're feeling fine right on Runaway because at least the clock's over. They'll get 3 minutes on second point. But they don't even, I don't even think you want to give them a second point. Stitch just taking the 1v1s though. Eventually they'll have another Graviton, I guess. Who Are You is going to come in with this Dragon Blade soon, but he's getting pushed out. Here it comes. Good bubble from Bumper. Huge play from Bumper, Zarya. So he switches to Zarya now. And he dies to Cox. Cox is actually getting crazy kills right now. That was insane. He's hit a bunch of sleep darts. He's playing way better on this map, I think, than the other maps. Or just the shot calling is way better on this map than it was on Anubis. But that happens on Anubis. Like, you just kind of forget how to play Overwatch because you just push a point for 10 minutes and it feels like you're hitting a brick wall. Bumper's going to get this grab, though, and it's going to be scary. Solo ults onto Jaehong. Definitely worth it. Pulls 3 of them off the point. Jaehong's dead now, though. So if Stitch can get kills in the back, it'll be a big deal. Although it doesn't look like it. Kaiser gets shattered and pinged. Man. This miracle push, though. Winston?
Oh, can he get back to it? Runner on the Winston now. No, it's Bumper taken out nearly immediately, but Stitch is back there again. A monumental fight on the payload. Have they done it? Earth Shatter for Kaiser again. Who Are You in 2 kills, though? And there goes Stitch, so that will complete it. No, it won't. Hawksaw gets back to the payload again. Are you kidding me? Runner taken out, and Hawksaw just buying more and more
okay,
time, but it's
so they get it. It doesn't matter. I mean, still really well played from Runaway. They got it down to no time, so they'll get 3 minutes versus 0.
And they're going to get very far because the difference in the time bank is going to be pretty heavily in favor of Runaway.
Very true.
And Runaway, they were so close, but ults were misused on that final approach from Lunatic High. They were pushing the remainder of the way through the garage, and we saw the Graviton Surge and the Self-Destruct sort of thrown away there.
Yeah.
The Self-Destruct was used, but nobody else was there to try and turn the Reinhardt around or punish the Reinhardt for turning around. Used one by one. The communication really broke.
3 minutes to
On the final defense. But
1.
Miro had a pretty awesome Earth Shatter too at the end of all that.
I mean, this is Escort, though. At 2 minutes in Escort means the Lunatic Eye is going to have a crazy overtime push, basically, to have a hope of matching Runaway.
So Runaway just needs to win one fight, preferably early. Zumba is actually opting for the Pharah, which is strange.
66 is quite a big ask. So if you're Runaway, you're not going to feel
But
too bad about it.
whatever.
No. You feel semi-confident, but at the same time, Lunatic High still, if they win this map, the match is over, they move to the semifinals. Still a lot of pressure on Runaway, despite the advantage. Toby gonna fire the Sonic Arrow out.
Making sure that you weren't going to see anybody waiting for a pick in the upper tunnel.
Right. Oh, speaking of picks, there's a grab onto Diva already.
Big ult into, or big hook into nuke combo.
There's a hook.
Bumper gets the luckiest shield ult. This is a one fight already. Why'd they get so aggressive?
Huge. And the fact that the sleep dart came in before Zumba's shield could actually protect him from it means that he gets desuited almost immediately, and that's going to slow down the
Eska's Diva just like gets hooked immediately, and then
That's why you put
they get another hook right off cooldown onto the Zarya, kill the Zarya. This fight's still decent for Runaway, like they have good positioning.
So hard to get rid of that Diva. Back up to the payload, and you can just stand close enough to stop the payload from moving. Bumper on the side, has to back off for a little bit of help. Miro, Earthshatter, blocked
Miro?
completely. That was not a good ult, and we're in
Bumper kills Jaehong, Nano Boost comes out.
now onto Kaiser.
Onto Kaiser, kills Miro. This is easy fight. Huge Ana nukes actually from Cox here.
Not at all.
Cox has hit really big Ana nukes this
Earthshatter already,
engage.
why not?
Or this fight rather. 2-man, ooh, easy. Kaiser went nuts.
Barely
I don't know. Kaiser went nuts, Cox went nuts, and even
stuffed it just around the
what's it
corner
called?
on Big Earls, and they have 3 minutes to do that.
Bumper
Lunatic's
went
High's
nuts.
defense is going to have to be truly heroic if they want to take this map. Otherwise, Runaway, this was their worst map type, and it was above Lunatic High's best, and they are on the verge of winning both maps here on Escort and Hybrid on this, and that would be pretty impressive stuff.
You know, I said it at the beginning. I said you never know. It's been a season of upsets, and Runaway moving that much closer to an upset against Lunatic High. And all they need to do is push the payload that far. I mean, that's farther up than most teams even defend on this map.
Yeah, this is a Herculean effort for sure.
Lunatic High going for a very standard 2-2-2 to try to hold this one off.
This time they're not using Roadhog, they're using Genji instead, so making a single switch.
Putting everybody on arguably their best heroes, aside from Miro on the Reinhardt, but Reinhardt obviously much more appropriate in this situation than Winston.
What we call stitch on Tracer Dova.
What?
A stitch in time.
I'll accept it.
Surprisingly, Sakai doesn't come out with the McCree and the Hog again, but I think they can flex,
Well,
or Runaway rather, not coming out with the McCree and the Hog again.
I was not including himself.
But I mean, it doesn't matter. I think Runaway is confident that they'll get the cart past that point. I think Hog and McCree are just easier. I do like that Stitch is just literally running at Jaehong though. Eska gets a slight click on him. They're just trying to kill Jaehong. They know if they kill Jaehong, they can just get one nano boost and win. But they don't get Jaehong there. But again, they have 3 minutes. They have so much time. They can get Zumba ult. They can get Earth Shatter. They can get Nano Blade. Not Zumba ult. Haxel ult. I keep looking back and forth at the wrong side. I wish that the sides stayed the same for a best of 5. That'd be so nice. But they don't.
I get you don't want that card to roll back while you're waiting for Stitch to revive, but just let Kaiser stand there.
So they do switch. Okay, now they switch to the Hog. I like this. I wish that they had a Zarya though, but I guess it's not the biggest deal. Haxel probably just wants to win with his Genji because he knows that they should win. Like if they lose this, it's arguably a throw. I don't know why Zumba's chasing someone up that wall though and then gets hooked. Nano Boost comes out on both teams. Kaiser hits the pin though. Big play from Kaiser again. Ooh, that's a big play actually. Kaiser played so well this overtime round. Like that pin was very clutch. But yeah, Cox's nukes were super good, and Kaiser's just playing really well overall. That was a giveaway though. I mean, that was a free round for sure. 3 minutes to 2, and the cart barely got past the girls.